Good morning. Welcome to Commodity Chat by Lotus Advisory Services from the house of www.akshayaship.com. Today is Tuesday, November 26, 2013. This shoot is being done at 9:45 a.m. just as market begins this morning. Over the weekend, we had the Iran nuclear issues being sorted out with the G8 countries. That helped the markets in boosting up the dollar and the INR. INR appreciated yesterday by about 40 to 50 paise. That held the Indian economy overall in positive framework, even as the Nifty rose up sharply by over 100 points. As a result of this resolution of the crisis, the crude oil opened gap down yesterday and it hit a low of in the MCX of 58.65. 58.50 is a strong support that could not be broken and held. On the other hand, by closing of yesterday, it peaked back again above the 5900 mark. INR closed at around 62.50, trading this morning at the same levels of around 62.50, expected to trade in the range of 62.30 to 61.80 on the resistance and on the support side at 62.80 to 63. Any break on either side will decide the next flow. No major data were forthcoming last evening, except in terms of housing data, which were mild negative. Today we have the building stats, the consumer confidence and the housing stats after 7 p.m. and that could decide the movement, especially of base metals and crude. Now we come to the individual commodities. Gold hit a low of around the $1230 mark in major part of trade yesterday till evening, and during the later half of the day it recovered sharply to close above the 1250 mark. Now trading at around the 1252. Expected to have resistance at 1258 and 1265 and support at 1240. So long as it sustains about 1250, it remains mild positive. On the MCX, after hitting a low of 29,600 levels, bounced back to above the 30,000 mark to close at around the 30,150 mark. Now resistance will be at 30,500 and support at 29,900 to 800. Highly range bound. Any weakening in dollar, as you have seen in the past couple of weeks in dollar terms in the international market, is offset by the appreciation or the depreciation of the INR, and hence holding the MCX at the same levels and giving less opportunity for trades in the market, leave alone positional trades. Silver is now trading at 20.2, hit a low of the 20.55 mark, tested the strong support of 19.55 mark yesterday low, hitting the strong support of 19.5. Now back again above the $20 mark. Resistance is at 20.3 to 20.5 and support is now at 20 and 19.8. On the MCX exchange, unable to break and sustain below 44,000 yesterday, closed at around the 44,500 mark. Expected to open positive today at around the 45,000 mark. Likely to test resistances of 45,500 to 45,800 and support is now at 44,200 mark. Wait for trades in bullions, as markets over the past 1 month have not been giving much opportunities for bullions for trade, especially since the INR has been moving in a zigzag pattern and any appreciation or depreciation in dollar terms of bullions is offset to a contra effect by the INR. Crude is now trading at around the 94.20 mark. On the MCX, closed above the 5900, expected to open mild positive at around the 5920. Resistance could be tested at 5950 and support is now at 5860 mark. A close above 6000 could take it to higher levels in the days to come. Copper is unable to sustain at lows, keeps bouncing back after testing supports of 441 and 442. Currently at around the 444 mark. Strong support is now seen at 440. Any breakdown below 440 on a closing basis could see downside up to 436. Else, immediate resistance, if it sustains above the 445 to 446 mark, could test up to 448, 450 and 452. Wait for opportunities to be on the buy side on small corrections down. Nickel trades in a range of 840 to 850. A close below 840 could take it down to around the 835 to 830 mark. On the upside, a bounce above 850 could test 858 and 860. Only a decisive close above 860 would be termed as positive in the days to come. Lead is facing strong resistance at the 130 to 131 zone. Any break above 131 is considered a bullish zone, and on the downside immediate support is at 128. Zinc is trading sideways at around the 117 to 117 half mark. Above 118 it's positive to test 119, 120 and support is at 116. Aluminium is strictly in a no trade zone at around the 108 mark, highly range bound and very limited opportunities for trade. Natural gas closed above the 240 mark. So long as it closes above 240, it remains positive. Next downside below 240 will be termed as weak. So long as it sustains about 240, could test 242, 244 and 246. Wait for entries, buy on dips is recommended so long as it sustains above the 240 mark. Overall, the markets, if you have noticed over the past few days, have been highly range bound. Very limited opportunities for trades are coming up. As and when the opportunities come, we shall make necessary postings and trading calls in our website at www.akshayashift.com. Kindly visit our entries in our facebook.com/Lotus Advisory Services and keep visiting our photo shoots on a weekly basis. Thanks and wishing you a happy and profitable trading day.